Now, this is the question of hearing because it has not mentioned over here. So, the scale shows drawing of the scale drawing shows position of two villages A and B. The scale is 1 centimeter to represent 2 kilometers. So the scale is mentioned over here, 1 centimeter to represent 2 kilometers. So first let me zoom it out so that you guys can see the parts as well. Okay. So what is find the actual distance AB? You need to find the actual distance AB. So for that thing, you need to measure the scale using uh, measure the distance using ruler. Okay, which will be available to you. You will measure with this distance from A to B, and obviously you will measure it in centimeters. And whatever your answer will come, you will just multiply your answer with 2 to get the kilometers. For an example, let us just suppose that it is 4 centimeter, and you multiply it with 2 to get 8, and 8 is your distance in kilometer. This is just for example, okay? Because this paper is not at actual size. So we are just talking about an assumption. Next, uh, find the bearing of B from A. B from A. Now this over here, when we are talking about the bearing, words are important. Okay, bearing of B from A. From from A means the person is standing at A, and it is the person is looking at B, and he wants to find the distance of B from A. So you need to draw a drive. First of all, you need to draw this line, straight line, connecting these 2 points, A and B. And then you need the protractor to measure. And you will draw a horizontal line like this using your protractor, obviously, measuring 190 degree from here. So this will be 90 degree. This will be 90 degree. And then you will use your protractor to measure this angle. Okay. You will measure this angle, and total bearing. Remember that the total bearing is measuring the angle from north and measuring it clockwise. So you are measuring this total angle starting from north and measuring it clockwise like this. So this is your total bearing. Okay. So whatever angle this is plus 90 degree will be your answer. Okay. A plane flies, next part, B part. A plane flies so that it is always equidistant from A and B. Using a straight edge and compasses only, construct the path of the plane. Okay. Now over here, you need to understand this question. Okay. A plane is flying so that it is always equidistant from A and B. So that this plane travels at any time during the journey, the plane is having equal distance from both A and B points. So how will you do that? So this question need your understanding of Losai construction. Okay. You need to find a point which is equidistant from both A and B. So that will be midpoint of this line. Okay. Midpoint of this line. And a line crossing this midpoint. And that line must be at 90 degree. Okay. In this way, this line will be at equal distance at all times. If a plane is traveling on this path, the blue path, it will always be at equal distance from both the points A and B. So how will you construct that? You will obviously use your tools, compass, and pencil, obviously, and you will draw the arc. You will open the uh, com compass with an opening of more than half of this distance. You will put an arc. You will put a compass over here, and you will put an arc over here like this, and then you will put a compass over here, and you will put an arc over here like this, and similarly you will do the same thing over here. Put an arc like this and put an arc like this, and you will draw these, join these 2 points, and by this method you will be having a perpendicular bisector. This is known as a perpendicular bisector. Okay. Next question. When walks for exercise, scatter diagram shows the distance of 10 walk and the time each walk takes. Okay. Distances of 10 walks. These are 10 points or 10 a set of data. Okay, having 10 distances. Okay. So Ben walks for exercise and scatter diagram shows the time each walk takes. Okay, some days the Ben is walking for 30 minutes, some days he is walking for 40 minutes, 50 minutes, and stretching up to 100, more than 120 minutes, means more than 2 hours. Okay. Some days he walks when he is less tired, he walks more than 2 hours. Okay. Some days he is much tired, so he walks less. Okay. So write down the type of correlation that scatter diagram shows. Okay. What is the correlation between this time and distance? Okay, you need to find this relation. What is the correlation that scatter diagram is showing? Obviously, when Ben is walking for more and more time, he is traveling more and more kilometers. Okay. So the correlation is uh, it is directly proportional basically. Both the distances and time are directly proportional to each other. Means when Ben is walking for um, more time, when Ben is walking for more time, he is traveling more distance. So we will write over here that the correlation is positive. Positive. Okay. There is a positive relation between them. Next, uh, draw a line of best fit. Again, you need to draw the line of best fit, and for that, you need to draw it really carefully, such that um, the number of points on the either side of line are equal. That is, the line is passing through the middle of these points. Means it is not necessary that all the points lie on these lines. You'll try to put the maximum points. I think this is the line of best fit for me. 1, 2, 3 points on top and 1, 2, 3 points at the bottom. So this will be the best line of best fit. 1, 2, 3 points on the line. 3 to 4 points below the line, and they are comparatively near to the line, and 3 points above the line, among which these 2 points are comparatively more away than these 2 points are comparatively more away from this line. They are further from this line, you can say. So, according to me, this is the line of best fit. Use your line of best fit to estimate the time when take for 5 minute walk. You need to estimate, so you have to use this line, and you have to estimate the distance, the time needed to walk 5 kilometers. So what you will do, you will use your scale. Okay, you will use your scale and will measure the distance from 5 kilometer. You will put a dotted line over here, and then put a dotted line over here like this. So it is almost 60 minutes. So the time is 60 minutes. Okay, next thing. Next question is, work out the sum. You need to find the sum. You need to find the sum of these two fractions. Okay. So this is 1 whole 3/4 plus 5/6. We need to add these two. Okay, 5/6 is improper fraction. So the shortest way will be, we'll leave this 1 over here, and we'll add these two fractions. 3/4 plus 5/6. This is the shortest and simplest way. Okay. And this is 4, this is 6. We can um, make the denominator same by multiplying it with 3 on both sides and multiplying it with 2 on both sides. We'll have 12 at the denominator, and this will be 9 over 12 plus 10 over 12. Okay, and it will be 19 over 12. So it is 1 whole 19 over 12. This is 1 whole 19 upon 12. Again, 19 upon 12. Sorry. 19 upon 12 is, and it is 1 plus 19 upon 12. Since 19 upon 12 is an improper fraction, we have to convert it into proper fraction. So for that, we divide 19 and 12. 12 ones are 12. We have 7 left. 7 is, so this will become 1 plus 1 whole 7 upon 12. Okay, 7 upon 12. Since 2 whole is over there, so it will be 2 whole 7 upon 12. This will be your answer. Okay. Next question. Question number 9. So question number 9 is saying the diagram shows a triangular prism. The cross section of is a right angled isosceles triangle. Right angle isosceles triangle means two sides are equal, means both these sides, this side and this side is 3 centimeter. However, this is not 3 centimeter. Isosceles means two sides are equal. This is not 3 centimeter. And cross section is isosceles triangle and it is right angle isosceles triangle. And write down the number of planes of symmetry for this prism. So planes of symmetry for 3D shapes, planes of symmetry are those planes at which if we have a knife and we have to cut the shape, we'll have two identical shapes if we cut it through the line of symmetry. So the plane of symmetry. So what will that plane be? The question is, what will that plane be? Since it is as an isosceles triangle, first plane, if we draw a perpendicular from this side, okay, so that's it. Perpendicular over here, crossing through side. Means this is at 90 degree and we are cutting it from the sides. Okay, means we are cutting it from here and cutting it like this. Cutting it through this plane. Okay, this plane. So it will divide the this prism into a complete half. Next one. So one is this plane, and what could be the next plane of symmetry? Next plane of symmetry, if we cut it like this, cutting it into half. Cutting it into half like this. Okay, we cut it like this plane. Okay, so it becomes the shape will be divided, and we'll cut it from the middle of this line. This is 8 centimeter, then it will be 4 centimeter on both sides. 4 centimeter over there, 4 centimeter over there. Okay, cutting it from the middle. So two plane of symmetries, and so how many planes of symmetry? Two planes of symmetry. And work out the volume of the prism. Any 3D shape in the form of prism, we calculate the area of cross section and we multiply it with the length. Okay. So in case of prism, area of volume is area of cross section. In this case, it is rectangle. Sorry, triangle. It can be rectangle or it can be any other shape. So we calculate the area of cross section and we multiply it with length. So over here, since it is right angle triangle, so half base into height. Half base is 3 and height is 3 and length is 8. Okay. So 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8, 3 threes are 9, 9 fours are 36. 36 centimeter square will centimeter cube will be the volume of the shape.